Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. How's it going? I hope you're having a fabulous day. I am winding down here. It's getting later in the day and I just got off it's been kind of a crazy day. I just got off a podcast interview, which was super fun. And before that, we had the air conditioning repairman here. So it's been one of those days, right? And so I had to delay my live broadcast today. But now we have air conditioning, which is very important in the summertime, as you know. So that's what's happening. But I wanted to share with you, I've been doing some research into some of the numbers for entrepreneurship that I want to, and so as I was going through this, I was like, oh, this is so interesting. And I wanted to share it with you because I've been an entrepreneur for a really long time and I don't think I've ever looked up these numbers. And so I wanted to share them with you and just talk about like where we're at with entrepreneurship in the US and how we can get, create what we really want with our business and create the impact, the income, the wealth building that we want. And so the reason I say that is because the stat here, so I'm looking at my phone. I have some stats here I wanted to share with you. So that's why I'm looking down, because I was just doing some research. And so I found this to be so interesting. So 74.1% of adult entrepreneurs in the US say that their main motivation for starting a business is to build wealth. And I think build a legacy and like generational wealth, right? Also, I know from American Express's research on women entrepreneurs, we also, 42% of us, I believe, cite having an impact or a passion as one of the main factors for starting our business. So that I thought was so interesting, but we are in rare air, my friends, as entrepreneurs. And I say that because only 16.5% of all US adults are entrepreneurs. And almost 68% of the world's wealthiest individuals with a net worth of at least $30 million are self-made, meaning they made the money themselves, not inheriting it or earning it at a job. Like they created a business and made it themselves. So I thought that was so interesting, right? However, what also is interesting that according to the Kauffman Foundation, only 6% of all entrepreneurs ever achieve six-figure business success. And only 2% of them ever achieve seven-figure success, right? And more than 50% of all business owners never exceed $25,000. So I thought that was so interesting because people start their own business to build wealth. And then what I think happens is that a lot of us give up. We maybe aren't achieving the level of wealth or, making the money we want to be making as fast as we want to be making it. So I thought that was interesting. And 99% of people that venture into entrepreneurship, it says, inevitably fail within their first 5 years of business. So there's only 1% of us that make it past those first 5 years, right? And then the percentage of those of us that don't give up and continue to stick with it and make money it's a pretty small percentage. However, we know that it's possible, and that's what counts. And so I wanted to talk about, like, what does it take to beat the odds? I think about that a lot, right? Because we know that the odds, I mean, starting a business is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. And we all get to choose our hard. We get to choose if we want this to be our hard. And for me, it's like, I feel like working in a W-2 job, 9 to 5 job for someone else would be a lot harder. I mean, of course, I've been an entrepreneur working for myself for 18 years, so that would be quite a change, right? But we get to choose our hard. And if entrepreneurship is the hard that you're choosing, I want to help you understand what it takes to create the business, the income, the impact that you want in a way, because I also believe we can do it in a way that feels great, that feels joyful, that feels like home to us, that we don't have to choose between having great relationships or having a family and a business. We don't have to make it an either or. I think it can be both and. And so I've been thinking a lot about that. And also, as I study this, study entrepreneurship, study what it takes for us as women to break through and to beat the odds, this is what I'm finding and what I'm hearing and what I'm learning. So I've heard numerous 7-figure women entrepreneurs talk about how that it takes belief, right? Believing in what you're offering and that it is needed in the marketplace, right? So it's like whatever service or product that you are providing, do we know that it is in demand in the marketplace? And for the vast majority of us, like what we're offering, what we're doing isn't completely unique. The way we're doing it is completely unique, but most of us have a lot of examples of how other people, other businesses are making money the way that we want to be making money, right? So we believe there's plenty, there's demand for this business, demand for this product or service. And we believe also, we have to believe and have faith that we can offer that we have the skills, the knowledge, the expertise, the willingness to learn and get better and improve, right? And that takes some confidence building. And so this is something I talk about a lot, is really developing that mindset around confidence, which is just a collection of thoughts of why you are the best person to provide your product or service, why your business is the best for your best fit client, right? Like, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can help my clients get the results that they want, my best fit clients, right? I'm not the best coach for everyone, for every business, every entrepreneur. I'm the best coach for my best fit clients, the ones that are best suited for me to serve. And so we can build up that confidence, right? And so it's that having that confidence is what I hear, in that belief in ourselves and our business and our capability. And then it's also number 2, creativity. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm really good with graphic design or whatever. Yes, that's wonderful. But not artistic creativity, but the creativity, entrepreneurial creativity, which is about solving problems, being a problem solver, and continuously innovating and seeing what is missing or needed or out in the marketplace and then finding a way to get it to people in a way that they want, right? And consistently being able to come up with new ideas, new offers, new ways of doing things, like just that creativity. And it's just all about finding a way, right? Finding a way to help people, give them more value, to finding a way to get your message out there and serve and give value ahead of time and communicate with the people that need to hear about you and need to hear what you have to offer and the value that you have, right? So I've been thinking a lot about that creativity. And I think that what I have seen in myself is sometimes I can get kind of stale and stuck in my own rut with doing what I'm doing. And it's easy. I know what I'm doing. It's just kind of going on this path. And then not having my ear to the ground, so to speak, and looking at and thinking about how can I better help people? How can I better help women in their businesses? How can I make things easier for them, help them get results better, easier, faster, whatever. And so it's always innovating and creating and thinking about how we can creatively do things in different ways. So, but that's what I've heard. That's what I've been learning about, right? Is that creativity piece, and just think about how can I apply the idea of creativity and innovation and playfulness and fun in my business in a way that serves my clients and serves my growth, right? And then, of course, we have the marketing piece of getting out there and continually be bringing in new people and continually nurturing those relationships, and then making offers, which is simply inviting folks to work with you, letting them know how they can engage with you and go to that next step. So from everything that I'm learning, like, these are what it takes. These 5 things are what it takes, practiced and habitual and mastered over and over and over. These are the things that it takes. And it's very simple. It's right. It sounds so simple, but it really is. And I feel like a lot of times we overcomplicate so often and make problems from and confusion from all the things that we think we should be doing, right? But if we simply focus in and consistently constrain ourselves to the things that are most important in growing our business, we're going to get there, and not giving up. I feel like persistence is the way. So if we are building our confidence and we are practicing creativity and innovation and we never give up, we are going to be the ones that are going to beat the odds. I guarantee it 100%, right? And that is how it's done. And that's the journey that I invite you on, and that I would love to go on with you as your guide. And I currently have one-on-one coaching slots available. So if this is something that you would like to pursue, let's talk about it. And because I believe every single one of us has the capability. It's just there's very few of us that choose it, right? Success, one of my mentors says, and she's quoting somebody else, and I can't remember who it is, but they say that success isn't for the chosen few, it's for the few that choose it. And so if that's something that you're choosing, that's what I'm choosing, let's go for it, right? Let's go for it and have fun. I want us as women to be able to prove that we can also have fun and joy and have a full life, including our business, including all that impact we get to make. So that's what I'm thinking about this Friday. And what are you thinking about? I hope it's been a fabulous week. I'm trying to think celebrations. What am I celebrating? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm celebrating. I got to be interviewed on a podcast today. I am finishing up I have a couple articles that are being written or that I was interviewed for that are coming out. So I'm celebrating that. Yeah, so many exciting things. And I have some new offers in the works that, or a new offer in particular that will be coming out soon that I'm really excited to talk to you about. So I'm celebrating that. And yeah, and it's summer, right? We had the summer solstice, and so the longest days, these are the longest days of the year, and I absolutely love them. And I hope you are soaking them all up. Was talking with my client in Alaska, and she was telling me how the sun doesn't set till almost midnight and it comes up again around 4 a.m. I was thinking, oh my gosh, those are long days. I don't know if I'm in for that, but anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and being with me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Friday and fabulous week and weekend. And I will see you again this time. Well, not this time, probably earlier next Friday, but I will see you next week. If not sooner, I'll talk to you then. Bye.